We are at the Progress User Group Conference in Noordwijk, and I'm talking to Mark Armstrong, Vice President and Managing Director of Progress EMEA. Mark, last year at the Progress User Conference in Copenhagen, you talked about the new strategy of Progress, focusing on the digital transformation and helping your clients with their transformation to digital business in the cloud. How does DigitalFactory fit in this strategy?
So Progress Software have been the leading provider of development and data connectivity tools for over 35 years now, enabling our customers and partners to basically build and integrate systems of record. Following the acquisition of Telerik, we also provided a tooling for people that wanted to create a great user experiences and user interfaces. When we launched DigitalFactory earlier this year, the idea there is that we're providing an enterprise scale platform in the cloud for people that really want to provide optimized customer experience through any device, whether that be web or mobile. And what DigitalFactory does is it provides a platform that enables a business to deploy the things that they want to do, but also provides an integration with the IT department and burdens a lot of the workload the IT department does and simplifies operations. So DigitalFactory for us really is taking the best of the products that we've got, adding some additional technology and providing a real cloud development platform service.
Okay. And how has it been received by the Progress ecosystems, partners, resellers and system integrators?
So in order for DigitalFactory to be successful, we need the digital agencies who are the trusted advisors of a lot of the target customers that we have. But we also, in addition to that, need a lot of service delivery partners and systems integrators, because they need to be able to do the development and manage the integration of all the different assets that they might need in a omni-channel environment. So we already have a large ecosystem of service delivery partners and digital agencies that are working with Progress today. So since the launch of DigitalFactory in May, we've already signed up 158 digital agencies in EMEA alone to our Partner Plus program. We actually see that there's a lot of excitement in the partner ecosystem, and more importantly, we believe the partner ecosystem is absolutely essential for us to be able to offer DigitalFactory on a global basis at scale.
Okay. And when we relate to the developers community and user groups, how is it being received over there? DigitalFactory, I mean?
So DigitalFactory has been very well received by the developer community at large. A lot of our competitors, their offering is really targeted at the business, at the marketing, CMO, if you will, the marketing department. DigitalFactory is also aimed at the business and the CMO, but at the same time, it's really targeted at the developer community. This is the heritage that Progress bring, that we have a very large developer community today, and it's really, really important that we get the developers and IT aligned with the business and with marketing. There's a real big important role for the developer community in building out the integration or building out the assets that they may need. What we don't want is a situation where the developers or the IT are being asked to, they're getting a ticket given to them to be able to produce a new content block. And we want the business to be able to deliver that content without relying upon IT. What we want the IT and the developer community to do is really build out world-class assets that can be reused and repurposed within DigitalFactory. So we believe DigitalFactory really creates a great opportunity for the developer community at large.
Earlier you stated that one of your ambitions was in delivering to your clients what you called systems of insight. And is DigitalFactory bringing in new business in this field beyond the traditional clients who are shifting from on-premise to SaaS?
I think the thing with DigitalFactory is it's not really just a case of taking an on-premise website and moving into the cloud. What DigitalFactory is, although it's a combination of a lot of our core assets, but it's more than that. So let me give you an example. If all we were to do was provide a platform that enabled people to take their flat HTML pages and move them into the cloud, that's not really giving any great value. What the real value here is that once you've taken your websites and you can rebuild them in a cloud-based platform such as DigitalFactory for Sites and provide responsive websites, that takes you one step further. So although you've got a responsive website and a great user experience, that in itself isn't enough. What we also want to be able to do is provide insight. So one of the things that Digital Factory does is it enables us to, using the big data and the analytics information that we collect, is it allows us to provide a personalized journey and a personalized experience for the customer. So what you don't want to do is if you've been onto a website and you made an offer and you decline that offer, is come back to the website to be found that you've been making that offer again. You know, if you're a customer that comes onto a website from, say, the US as opposed to, say, the Netherlands, then you want to have a personalized web experience. If you're a customer that comes on and actually access it via a mobile or a platform, you want to make sure that the website's not just responsive, but the information is personalized. And that can only happen if we're collecting and holding information around the personas of the people that actually use Digital Factory, and then use that to provide insights to really personalize the journey. We want to make sure that the customer that uses Digital Factory, whether it be by web or by mobile, gets a real personalized experience.
You just mentioned big data. Well, big data and Internet of Things are really gaining momentum, of course. Do you see this happening with your customers?
So today when people want to provide insights and want to provide a personalized journey, they need to pull data from different data sources. Those data sources could be on-premise data sources, it could be from their own systems of record, it could be from large big data sources in the cloud from other data service providers. You know, Progress are one of the leading providers today of data integration. You know, we have tools that are used by many large enterprises today to pull data from multiple data sources through the cloud or on-premise in a real-time manner. That technology has been really built and baked into our Digital Factory platform. So whilst we are collecting information so we can personalize a journey, there'll also be a need to pull real-time data from different data sources, and those could be fed, for example, via IoT or wearables, and we need to be able to pull that data and enable the system to actually respond and change dynamically to make sure that journey remains up to date and personalized. Big data is critical to the success of how people will, how we enable our customers to personalize their journey going forward.
Finally, can you tell us something about the roadmap for the upcoming year, perhaps?
I think with all roadmaps, I think they evolve. You know, we do have roadmaps that we do share with people on a regular basis. I think the roadmap at this stage is probably is really more about looking at what the market's looking at. So I think what's probably more relevant is for me to share with you some of the trends that we're seeing in the marketplace that I think could influence our roadmap going forward. I think that's probably more relevant. A couple of things that we're seeing is that that more and more as people are looking to personalize the customer journey, they're looking at more marketing automation. So marketing automation and integration with marketing automation is becoming critical. And also e-commerce. E-commerce is becoming a critical component of people who want to personalize. But see, the thing with personalization is you want to be able to ensure that when that person comes to your website, I mean, statistics say that by the time somebody comes to your website, 67% of the people that hit your website have done the research, they know what they want. Our job is to provide a platform that enables our customers, once their customers hit the website, is they engage them, keep them, and then transact with them. And that's why we think that e-commerce is going to become a real critical part of web platforms around enabling people to fulfill that complete transaction in the future.
Well, thank you very much for the interview.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much for taking the time.
Okay.